Jaron Boots Ennis should focus on becoming a star. Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is our 2 cents, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's video, we will be discussing Jaron Boots Ennis, and is the path he taken the right one? But before we do that, make sure you punch that like and subscribe button, and make sure you let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as we go throughout the video. So, Jaron Boots Ennis just fought this past Saturday, put on a great performance against David Avanesian, who a lot of people are familiar with because that's who Terrence Crawford dropped out of negotiations when he was in negotiations with Errol Spence to go fight. And then we had the glove gate with the busted glove controversy and all of that. So a lot of people are familiar with David Avanesian from that incident. So this Saturday, Jaron Boots Ennis beat the brakes off David Avanesian. He didn't come out the corner after the 5th round. They reported that his nose, his ribs, and his jaw was broken from the fight. And I mean, he pretty much got beat up. And so a lot of people wanted to critique Jaron Boots Ennis. If I have to give any criticism to Boots, it looked like he was a little rusty because he has been out of the ring for a while. And that's important. So I want you all to stick a pin in that. And he did get hit a lot in the fight. So a lot of people started comparing the Boots Avanesian fight to the Ennis Avanesian fight. And I just think that, I mean, there's really no comparison. They both beat the brakes off the guy. Terrence Crawford had the busted gloves in his fight, so ain't no telling what was going on with that. Boots Ennis broke him up, literally. Nose, jaw, rib, pretty much broke him up. He quit on the stool. Terrence Crawford knocked him out cold. So I think it's fair to say that they both had good performances against David Avanesian. So now there's talks about, we know who Boots will fight next, who's next for Boots. And it's obvious that Boots has a problem staying active because he's having a problem finding opponents. Now, it's his goal, and him and his dad, him and Bosey's goal, to become undisputed at 147 pounds. And, you know, that's an admirable goal. And it would make sense, like, hey, I want to be undisputed at 147 pounds. I want to go around and collect the belts. But let's just take a look at Boots and his skill. And you add on top of that the fact that nobody wants to fight you. On top of that, nobody wants to fight you because of your skill. So what are you to do? So to me, just to give my 2 cents, I think Boots staying at 147 pounds is a big mistake. I think he should go up to 54, and possibly, right, more people will be willing to fight him at 54 because the fighters are bigger, they're used to harder punches, the gloves are bigger. You get what I'm saying? And Boots is a pretty big guy, so he's probably, really, really intimidating to a lot of those guys at 47, on top of hitting hard. You've seen him just break up Avanesian. So I don't think that's going to make it any easier for him to get fights. And let's think about this. If the issue is Boots Ennis getting fights, I don't know who is moving Boots, but it probably would have made more sense to focus on him being a star than to focus on him trying to be undisputed and get belts. And kind of like what Tank Davis did. He got into a lot of exciting fights. Of course, I mean, I know he was with Mayweather and Mayweather stamped him and all of that, but they they could have did something similar for Boots. Focused on him being in the public, people seeing him fight, and then now he's entertaining to the fans. He has a big fan base. People obviously are willing to watch him fight. He sold 14,000 on Saturday night. So the issue now is just getting him on TV, getting him seen, getting him on the undercard, the big cars, and things like that. That's what they should have been doing with Boost this whole time. But now he's stuck between a rock and a hard place because you got 30-something fights. You're not a money guy yet. I mean, you just did big numbers this past weekend, so hopefully Eddie can do something with you. And now people don't want to fight you. If it were worth it, people would fight you. If you were generating and bringing in a lot more money, people would fight you. And then once everybody will be willing to fight you, it'll be a lot easier for you to get those belts, to get those fights with the belts. Similar to what Gervonta Tank Davis did. Now Tank is established. He's a star. People want to see him fight everybody. And he's going to make a whole lot of money going on an undisputed run for the belts. So I'm not sure what Eddie Hearn is going to do with Boots. I mean, I'm not sure who we got from over there? Conor Benn. Who gonna fight? Conor Benn, and then who? Blair the Flair. Who? Let me know and drop it below. Who does the Zone have for Boost to fight? Does the Zone even have any belts at 47? Who do they have for him to fight? It only will make sense. It just seems like Boots is stifling his own career, trying to go for this 147 undisputed when he should just go up to 154 pounds. It's more notable names up there. Most likely those guys will be willing to fight you. You probably will make a whole lot more money. And then you can start contesting for belts and going on an undisputed run. Instead of sticking around at 47, you're a big guy, so pushing your body to make that weight. And ain't no telling how long that'll take for you to get undisputed at 47. Especially being with Eddie Hearn in the Zone. But that's just my thoughts. I feel like Boots, he definitely passes the eye test. He's definitely entertains the fans and the crowd. And I just feel like he should be a bigger star than what he is right now. And it's not even about who he fought. It's not even about that. It's about the performances that he put on and how entertaining he is. His star power, in my opinion, should be way bigger. But let me know what you think about Jaron Ennis being a star by dropping your 2 cents below in the comments. Follow me on IG at 2 Cents Boxing and follow me on X at 2 Cents 20. I'm Jay, and stay tuned for my 2 cents in the next video.